What up, what up, what up? This Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Pop the Balloon. Okay, we running through all the, I want to say we running through all the chicks, but we running through all the women on the show. Okay, that's what we're doing. Anyway, let's go in.
Single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Melissa Gemma.
Melissa. Okay, and
Yes.
how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
So I'm a property manager as well as TV and film hairstylist and makeup artist.
Nice. Okay. Now, what are some things I could do for fun?
I like to eat. Do y'all know how to cook? Anybody?
Oh,
So yes, I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I love all different types of food. Don't eat pork, but I'm open to trying,
If she like to eat, then she stay in the gym. She stay in the gym. If she likes to eat, she works that stuff out. So she must have a nice workout regimen. Let's go back in.
Pretty much anything.
okay.
I'm a creative, so anything of the arts, pretty much, I'm passionate about. I love music.
Nice.
I love books. I love art. I love museums. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I just love to have fun. Like, as long as it's a good time, it's a vibe, we're being safe.
you're there
I'm good.
for it.
Yes.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Whew, okay. I desire a man of God. A man of God for sure. He doesn't. I'm not going to say you have to be in church every Sunday because I'm on my journey as well. However, you have to be willing to, want to cultivate that relationship with God. That's really important to me.
Okay.
A progressive man.
Okay, y'all, listen. I know what y'all looking at. I'm looking at it too. And I am not mad. I'm not mad, okay? I'm guilty too. But I have to wonder, is there some kind of enhancement? It just seems like it's not natural to me. Not necessarily a BBL, but maybe some kind of padding. You know what I mean? Like, women have these tricks where they can put like some padding, like I don't know, like some undergarments with extra padding so it looks more curvy than what it is. I'm just wondering that. I'm not, it could very well be natural. If it is, if I put it this way, if she is in the gym, it probably is natural. But if she's not in the gym and she's a foodie, that's some padding. Okay? It's padding. Some kind of instant BBL, garment that has the little, extra fluff on it. So, it's not fair. Women just got so many enhancements and so many tricks and so much magic they can do. Chris Rock was like, your hair ain't real, your face ain't really like painted like that, your nails really ain't that long, your butt ain't that, and you want me to tell the truth? Like, I'm not saying it don't look nice, okay, but I just wonder if it is. That's all I'm saying. I just wonder if it's extra padding, because it seemed like it's a little too perfectly curvy, almost like something is helping her out. And if she is really thin, it's probably not shaped like that. I'm just saying. Okay, I've been talking too much. Let's hear some more from her.
A man who is purpose driven. That's really important to me as well, because if you don't know your purpose, you don't know why you're here.
Right.
Then you will never live up to your fullest potential. Definitely marriage minded, a man who is intentional about what he wants. provision, and not just from a financial aspect, because I know we get up here and say, oh, I want a provider. Oh, he needs to be able to provide stability,
Right.
but it encompasses so much more than just finances.
Okay.
Like, obviously a leader. I have a son. I have a 6-year-old son. Great kid. Myself and his father, we co-parent very well.
That's good.
So he has to be a man that is willing to, accept a woman with a child, and also kind of know how to navigate that type of relationship. Because
She said she had a kid. Ain't none of the brothers popped. Okay, ain't none of the dudes popped yet. And I keep it a buck. For her to have a 6-year-old child, she looks damn good. Doesn't look like anything came through that vessel. I'm just saying. Let's go back.
if you're going to be with me, we are a package deal. And just, be confident.
Okay.
Have a plan. And just know how to, you got 2 hands. I may be a little bit of a handful, but that's in a good way.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers? Give me like 2.
Deal breakers. Let me see. Deal breakers. I would say someone who lacks emotional intelligence.
Okay.
You have to be emotionally aware. Just have some tact. Just kind of know how to communicate. That's really big, which I know is a cliche. Everybody talks about it because it's trending, but it's really the truth.
Okay.
Anger issues. That is a deal breaker for me.
Got it.
You can't control your anger.
Okay. That's good. We got
okay.
those 2.
It's always the cute girls that got a laundry list of demands and deal breakers. And they love to hear themselves talk, but let's go.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's
Okay.
go on over there. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, my name is Micah, and I'm 42.
Hi, Micah.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good.
Okay. And Micah, why did you end up popping your balloon?
The reason why I popped, well, first off, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. And what really caught my attention is when she was talking about a man of God, or someone, a man that's trying to seek God.
Yeah.
So I gravitated to that. So, and then just the things she was saying, it was really, it intrigued me, the things
Okay.
you were saying. And, but yeah, so the reason I popped was because just she's a bit too slender for my type,
Okay.
but you are very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're nice looking too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Micah. All right, let's head on back. So we do have 4 guys remaining. Let's go ahead and ask them a question. See who's more your type.
So, fellas, let's see. How do you handle temptation in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start with your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is La. I'm 40,
Okay.
and how do I handle temptation?
Yes. Now you're in a relationship. I'm not saying as a single man. So you're in a relationship, you made a commitment to a woman, and obviously being realistic, there's going to be temptation. We're human. We're all
Absolutely.
attracted to people. So how do you handle temptation when you have made a commitment to someone and you got this baddie in your face and she's everything that you like and want and lust for?
All right, let's hear from him.
Basically, it's self-control. Like,
Okay.
when you get to this age, you gotta have self-control. If I'm in a relationship, I'm basically blind to everybody else. I'm Stevie Wonder. That's it.
Okay, Stevie.
Okay, thank you.
I was hoping he wouldn't say that, because that was going to be my answer. I'm tunnel vision when, that's how I handle temptation. I just turn the switch off. I just turn the lust switch off for all other women. Yeah, it's gonna be some baddies and this, that, and the third, but I'm Ray Charles. Okay, I'm Ray Charles to it all. Or Stevie. I'm trying not to say Stevie because he already said it. So I'm Ray. Okay, let's go in.
Let's go over here with your name and age and how do you handle temptation?
Hubert, 37. I have different tactics. Pray on it, for sure pray on it. I'm a big blocker. Like, I will block you.
Okay.
I in my last relationship, I went and removed all of the women that I was following. That would be temptation. Also, I just don't put myself in situations where I got to deal with that because I am
Bingo.
human. So, yep.
That's what I was looking for.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and how do you handle temptation?
I'm Johnny, I'm 38. I handle temptation. I pray a lot and I talk. You know what I'm saying? You got to communicate.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Okay.
Last guy here. Name and age, and how do you handle temptation?
I'm Danny. I'm 38. To be honest with you, it was I've adapted the philosophy of monogamy because there's a lot of financial and personal growth benefits that come from that. So I really don't get tempted when I'm in a relationship because I've engulfed myself into the relationship. So other women just don't matter.
Got you.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back. All right. So, based off of those responses you heard, whatever you see, all that good stuff, I am going to have you pop. So, let me give you a pick.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and pop one balloon.
All right.
Why would you let it go? Okay. So, why did we end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, his answer was really, really good. Just the physical attraction.
Okay.
Yeah. Just not like a connection or, Yeah.
Okay. And now, Johnny, why did you have your
Yeah, Johnny got to work on his eye contact. He got to look like he's into the women. He got to look in their eyes. He got to draw them in. He kind of comes off a little maybe nonchalant. Real vain women like to know that you are looking at them and that you are feeling them, because their mentality is, I put all this makeup on, I look this good, and you don't want to look at me, like, then you're probably not the guy for me. And it's a fair assessment. It's a fair opinion. If men gotta remember, women go through a lot to make themselves up. So if you looking to the side, or if you're not giving them eye contact and this, that, and the third, they start to feel a little insecure, like maybe he's not feeling me enough to for me to invest in him. You know what I mean? So Johnny got to kind of work on that, because this is not, if he ain't looking at her, call him Ray Charles, okay? Call him Stevie Wonder, all right? Because this brother must be blind. So it's probably more of a self-esteem thing with him, or confidence thing with him, or just, it's one of those things. So that's all I'm saying about Johnny, is that he just got to work on that. He's got to work on his eye quality. I should coach him. I should coach that brother, and I get him getting all the ladies. But anyway, let's go back in.
Your balloon unpopped.
You want a real answer? I'm
Your
trying to take
response?
something home to my mama. You hear me? She love your show.
Okay.
That's it.
So she's not your type?
Nah, she too skinny. She gorgeous though.
Thank
You're
you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask the remaining three guys another question.
Okay. So, in terms of the family dynamic, who comes first?
Okay. Who comes first?
I have kids, so my kids come first.
Okay.
Married?
We're married.
Okay. Hold on. The mic ain't even on you yet, Hubert. Who comes first?
If I'm married, my wife.
So, let me rephrase that. In terms of the family dynamic, as far as hierarchy is concerned, the order of the family, in order for you to have sustainability, who comes first in your relationship? This is a marriage.
God.
There's a family.
God.
Okay. I mean, great answer.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
And then we
ahead.
got one more. All right, let's hear from you.
Me.
Okay.
Period. You know, I'm the head. Everything starts with the head. I'm the leader. And, you know, my household follows that. I follow God. My household follows me.
Okay. All right. Let's head on back. It is time to pop a balloon. So, out of these 3 remaining guys, whose balloon are you going to pop? Okay, let's stay over here. So, why did we end up popping his balloon?
It just seemed that, I mean, great answer. I just think it was very centered, self-centered, like me, just me. When a family consists of more than just you.
You said the head, the hierarchy.
Right, which is God.
Okay, we ain't not talk about that. That's all. That's universal. That's understood. You know, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. But you know what I'm saying, that's cool. When it comes to, like, it's not even a discussion, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like, it's my household you're coming into. Like, it's my kingdom.
I get both perspectives. I get her perspective. I get his perspective. But let me tell you something, ladies. When things go wrong, you ain't gonna blame God. Okay? You gonna blame the man. So I understand Danny's mentality. It's me, the wife, and then the kids. Okay, that's the hierarchy. The great Kevin Samuels once said, I belong to God, you belong to me, the kids belong to you. Okay, that's just how the hierarchy is supposed to go. And I totally agree with that sentiment. So they're kind of saying the same thing, but the emphasis is different. And I don't blame a man for saying it's me, because sole responsibility is going to be on the man for the success of that household. Okay? Like I said, when things go wrong, you ain't gonna blame God, you're gonna blame me. So the hierarchy in the household is going to be me. Of course, I'm gonna be following God, but that's my relationship with God. That what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Okay, but if you're asking me the question, you need to be looking at me as the hierarchy, and the kids need to be looking at you and me. So I think they're both kind of saying the same thing, but just the emphasis. But I definitely get both sides, but I'm leaning more towards Danny, because as a man, that's like I said, not if not some, practically all the responsibility is on the man. Provider, she said that in the beginning. Protector, she want that, obviously. And she said a provider in many different ways. It's not just financial. It's a whole different way. So, you know, I don't think she really necessarily has a problem with the man being the head, but I think she just wants the man to put God first and humble himself, and that's probably why she popped his balloon. But I put it this way, it's actually better for a guy to say the hierarchy is me, and I know a lot of women are not going to agree with that. And the reason I say it's better for a man to say that, because that guy is going to make extra. He's going to work extra hard to maintain a healthy household. He's not going to be sitting in the corner praying to the Most High to fix his house. He's going to be active. So when he puts that pressure on himself, he's stepping up as a man to handle his business. If a guy say, "Oh God," and then me, and then look, God is too busy to run your household. Okay. So again, I get both mentalities, but I lean more towards Danny because as a man, you have to be more active, and you will make sure your household is ran thoroughly when you put most of the responsibility on yourself. It's just stepping up as a man instead of praying your problems away. I mean, that's just how I view it. But anyway, let's go in.
You know, I ain't never seen a king put a queen over him.
I wasn't looking for, I don't think there's an issue with your perspective. However,
That's
God comes first, then the husband, then the wife, then the children, so on and so forth.
That's exactly what I said. But all right. Not about to say it.
problem.
Oh, you're very beautiful.
Thank
you know what I'm
you.
saying? That's why I had the balloon unpop.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
you.
Everything about you is A1. You went that wow.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, thank you. Let's head on back. Okay, we did get a pop back here. Why did we end up popping?
Just didn't feel the aura, just a connection and vibe. That's it, the energy. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
You have a great figure, you know, and educated too. So, but I just didn't feel the aura and the connection.
And I understand what he's talking about. La is a guy who's not overly religious too. And I think he's just saying the aura just to kind of get away from the whole religion thing. But I really think he has a problem with the whole putting God and her emphasis on God, because he said to a previous woman, he had a problem with her emphasizing religion so much because he's not going to be in the church like that. So he really is not. I'm not saying he's not religious. He's a believer, but he just, all this emphasis on God, I think he just kind of created another issue, another problem, saying it's the aura, but I think it's really religion. I think she's starting to come off as sort of being a Bible thumper, and I think that's turned La off a little bit. That's why he probably popped his balloon. But let's go in.
Got it. Okay. Now, is Law someone that's your type?
I would go out on a date. I would. He's nice looking. I like the colors. You
Thank
look
you.
good in the earth tones.
Thank you.
You know.
All right. So we do have one more balloon left unpopped. So, any final questions between the two of you?
Let's see. Do you have any children?
I have one. He's
How
2
old?
years old.
Too young.
Too young. Any babies under 5?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a deal breaker for me. I just didn't get a chance to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
She cool.
Right.
Yeah, like I think she's attractive. She got a nice little body on her.
Thank you. Not too skinny.
Nah, I like slim women, so it's cool. Yeah. Yeah. She didn't say anything that made me want to pop, but you know,
Good.
it happens.
Now, I know the kids was a little too
Right.
young, but is he someone that's your type? Like, would you go for him?
So he isn't my type, but just based off of his answers, I definitely would have. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah. You answered exactly how I would have. That's what I was looking for. You got it right.
All right. So that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's
Thank
go ahead and give it up for her,
you.
guys. I'll take
Thank
this.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me go ahead and rank her. Yo, the body is a 9.5. It's almost perfect. Okay. If it's almost perfect. If she would have had more of a top it would have been a 10. I ain't gonna hold you. They say she too skinny. I don't see too skinny at all. I love women shaped like that. I love hourglass women. I love even thick women. But the body is ridiculous. 9.5. Okay. The face was okay. Again, not her real hair, so you're not necessarily sure what you're gonna get with her hair, but she was still pretty in the face. So I'm going to give the face a 7. Okay. The personality, she was a little chatty patty. You know what I mean? You could tell she's probably going to be a handful to deal with. She even said she can be a handful to deal with. I don't mind religious women, but when they start to Bible thump you a little bit, it gets I don't know. Some men like that, some men don't. But not even that. It's just the fact that she was very very chatty, and you can kind of tell she got a little, it's always these skinny cute girls that got a whole bunch to say. Okay, I'm not, look, if it's some nice skinny thin women watching, no offense, Mike the Philosopher loves you, but y'all always have the most to say, it seemed like, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's going to be a mental price to pay for dealing with her. I'm sure she's still a great woman, but I didn't vibe with her personality as much as some of the other ladies that was before her. So her personality, I'm going to give it wasn't too bad though. She was still respectful, but you can kind of tell it could probably go left with her because she was probably could seem a little combative. But I'm gonna give her personality a 6. Okay. So what do we have? 9.5, 6, and what I say, a 7 in the face. So we're talking about, I'm trying to do the math here, y'all. That's 13 and 9, so that's 22. Yeah, she could still be somebody's wife. Believe it or not, there will be a guy who will wife her up at 22. Is that guy me? It must be. I'm giving her the ranking. So I probably would take a chance on it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, she made it in the wifey ranking. She's past the 20 mark out of 30. She's at 22 and a half. Yeah, 22 and a half. Her body is really, wow. Okay. So yeah, I may risk it all. And this is where the simp comes out, and guys, because we look, we'll get caught up on the face, we'll get caught up on the body, we'll get caught up on the personality sometimes. You know what I mean? And wife up a woman like this. But even though she's in the wifey ranking, I'm not sure if I would wife her up, because even though I liked her personality, I see some red flags that will probably prevent me from pulling the trigger on marrying her. I'm not saying she won't make a good wife. She probably will make a good wife to the right guy. I just don't think I am the right guy. Even though she's at what, 22.5. I just don't think that I'm the right guy. But we could chill. We could chill for a long time. And you know, she could even convince me that she is wifey material. I can't see that part of it. But from what I've seen, she made it into that category. But I could be convinced. I'll be looking to be convinced. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I would do. I would still rock out with her. Okay, you my woman. Let's do the thing. I'll be marriage minded and everything. But I'll be watching for a lot of things to see if she can pass the longevity test to get that ring. But there you have it. Let me know what y'all think. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Thank you everyone for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you all next time. Make some noise, y'all.
I like a little dance at the end.